Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome if you haven't been in before. And if you haven't been in before, please subscribe to be a part of the bilingual family, which is mostly me attempting to speak English. And today it's time for another project pen update. So I'm very comfy right now. I have my sweater on. I have these new shoes that I'm actually obsessed with. I think they're really cool. I feel like I'm an old grandma, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for these days, just comfy and grandma. So yeah, let's just get on into our project pen products. Now I want to mention that we have some very exciting progress. In my last video we had a lot of products that were like nearly empty, nearly penned, and I'm very excited to say that we have 2 empties in, well, no, not 2. We have 3 empties, and then we also have a pen, I think. Yeah, we have another pen as well, which means that my project pen is casually slimming down as we go on, which is very exciting, obviously, but I need to think about this because I have another 6 months to go, you know. I'm gonna start with the products that I don't have a lot of progress on, because I find that that's just, you know, the products that we don't have a lot of progress on, let's get those out of the way, then we move on to better things. So the product that I don't have a lot of progress on this month is my Nabla Cream Color and Glassy Balm for cheeks and lips in the shade Soft Nude. Now this is a product that I did pen in the previous month, and I did mention that I was going to keep it in my project pen, but I wasn't sure for how long and if I was going to use it every single day. As it happened, I haven't really used this all that much in the month of July. It's currently August, so I had to think about that for a second. Before I penned it, I think I have been using this blush for like 6 months straight, so I really wanted something else. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of progress on this one, and when it comes to this blush, I think I will remove it from my project pen for the time being and focus on another blush, but I kind of have to think about which one I want to use. But maybe I'll insert a picture of the one that I decided to start using a little bit more, and maybe even pen for the remainder of the year, or before the remainder of the year is over. Another product that I don't have a lot of progress on, as usual, are my lip liners, and I don't actually foresee these being completely used up before the end of the year. I mean, oops, pretty much in shape in the same way that they were last month, so I don't think there's going to be a lot changing for this one. These are the Essence Soft and Precise Lip Pencils in the shade Romantic and Honestly. Honestly is the warmer and more dark one of the two, and it's the one that I also use a little bit more than the lighter one, which is Romantic. I've been trying to use this, but I just gravitate towards my Rare Beauty lip liner so much that I just never really grab for these anymore. So maybe I should just put the Rare Beauty one in a section of like my makeup collection in my closet that I cannot immediately find, so I forget about it, and then I have to use these two. I have to come up with some kind of strategy because I'm not using these. And then also in the lip category, we have the Essence This Is Me lipstick in the shade 03 Bold. Now this is also the lipstick that's on my lips, and I have to say, gradually, slowly but surely, we're getting there. I am using this every so often, so I don't necessarily wear this every single day. I don't know, it's just the shade of this that doesn't really suit my preferences, I guess, and that makes it not that easy for me to grab. And then we actually come into the category with quite a bit of progress with all the products that I'm going to mention right now. So much progress actually that I don't really know which one to start with. So I'm gonna start with my Rare Beauty Always an Optimist setting powder, and I'm kind of trying to, I don't know what I'm doing actually. Now this is a powder that I've been using every single day. I am not using any other powder right now. It's also, I feel like, the one that I use the most in my other videos that I make if they're not a project pen. But I feel like maybe around the end of September this powder will definitely be empty. I feel like in the previous update, in the June update, this was already quite far gone, but now I have used it even more. It has been raining constantly, and you know, rain is not necessarily something that makes you sweat, and when I sweat I do use a little bit more powder because I get slightly oily even though I have a dry skin type. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this product is headed. This is the Tower 28 Milky Lip Jelly in the shade Cashew. As you guys know, this has been a favorite lip gloss of mine for a really long time. I've been really trying to use it a little bit more even to work. The big benefit of the summertime is that a lot of my colleagues are currently on holiday and I am not. So I do go in to work with a little bit more makeup. I do reapply my lip gloss ever so often just because I feel a little bit more comfortable. It's gonna take a while for it to be completely empty, but I do think there's not a whole lot left in this anymore. As you will see in the pictures as well, I feel like the progress is definitely there. But the end of a gloss always takes the longest because it looks empty, but it's not. There's still quite a bit of product left and you're like, when is this ever going to be empty? I am excited to see where this is headed in our August update though. Now we get to the exciting part, and I'm kind of thinking if I should show you the empties first or the pen first, but I think I'm gonna start with the pen actually, just because I'm very excited to show you the progress that I've made on this product, because it was a long time coming. And it was actually for a long time I wasn't sure if I was actually going to pen this product this year, and this is my Catrice Holiday Skin Luminous Bronzer. The name of this product, I feel like I have said that so many times this year, but it is finally penned, and I'm so excited to kind of share this news with you guys, because when we first started, it took a long time for even like the imprint on this bronzer to kind of fade, and then it seemed like a never-ending journey towards the bottom, and I wasn't sure. And I was actually really surprised when I penned this, because I thought the pen was actually gonna go way deeper than it apparently is. So yeah, when this happened, I was very excited. I just want you to take a moment to look at it, obviously, because this is a joyful moment. It's always such a struggle to pen a bronzer because it takes such a long time to go through powders, and because it's such a struggle and I have been using this for the past 7 months, I really just want to continue using something else, which is why lately I've been using my Patrick Ta Duo bronzer. The top part of that bronzer, which is a cream, is already penned, but the bottom part, which is like a powder, isn't penned yet, but I can feel that I'm very close to it. So I would love to pen that one. It was a long time coming, and I have to say, when it comes to the formula and the color, it wasn't necessarily my preference in formula and in color. I felt like sometimes it could make me look a little bit orangey. It's also the bronzer that I have on. I never felt the dislike of this product where I really wanted to use something else because the formula sucked or the color sucked, whereas I have had that with other bronzers that I was trying to pen. With this one, it was always kind of like, okay, I have to use it, and you know, it's on my face, it looks fine, but I am going to put it in my makeup collection for a while and kind of try some other bronzers right now, because after 7 months you kind of get tired of this. By the way, a product that I don't have a lot of progress on that I forgot to mention is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. The only thing that happened that I'm so sad about, I was using the shade Sultry. It's like this very dark bronzy color. I don't know what happened, but for some reason all of the product just lifted up, and it seemed like this shade underneath the pan was kind of like cracked and like crumbled. So it has a pen in it, but it's not like a very intentional pen. It was an accidental pen because of the formula, I don't know, being very crumbly and maybe broken as well. So there's a pen in this palette. Other than that, there's not a lot of progress with this palette, but just wanted to share that with you. So now we come to the final part of this video, which are my empties, and I'm very happy to show you these products that are empty. And with one of them specifically, I'm so happy that bitch is empty. But I'm gonna show you these two first. These are my moisturizers, my tinted moisturizers. Oh my gosh, my leg is sleeping. I'm not kidding when I say that at the moment I find it very difficult to speak or let alone move. I cannot move right now because like my entire leg, like toe to hip, is just sleeping. Okay, trying to speak my way through this. Project pen. This is a project pen video. Oh my god. So we have the Charlotte's Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. This is actually a foundation. It's not a skin tint or like a tinted moisturizer, but it looks like it because it's in this like tube form with a pump. I don't know, it always reminds me of like tinted moisturizers. Now this one is empty. I'm actually a little bit sad about it because I really like this formula on my skin and I really like the pink color as well. This replaced my Nabla tinted balm. In our June update, I was already telling that it wouldn't take long for this to be empty, and then I think about the 3rd week into July, I stopped using this because it's empty. You can see it's as flat as a door, flat as a piece of paper, this one. And then the other one that's also empty, and it was actually quite funny because these were empty around the same time, which was very pleasing to me, obviously. But this is the Essence Hydra Hero 24-hour hydrated tinted cream, and this one is more of a tinted moisturizer. It's definitely not a foundation. And this one is also empty. It's gone. It's completely done. It's also as flat as a piece of paper. There's no product left in here. I tried squeezing it. There's nothing coming out. I'm happy it's empty because it's an empty, obviously. It's not something that I would repurchase, even though the price point was very magnificent. I just sometimes missed a little bit of like pigmentation and even coverage, I guess. But it was very nice in combination with my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. The concoction of these two products together was just magnificent, which is why I find it funny that they were empty at the same time. So yeah, this one is also empty, which means that I currently at the moment do not have like a foundation or skin tint or tinted moisturizer or even like a concealer in my project pen, and I would actually want to introduce 2 new products in my project pen. So the one that I want to introduce when it comes to skin tints is the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. This was the skin tint or foundation that I immediately grabbed out of my makeup collection once the Beautiful Skin and the Essence one were completely empty, just because it had been sitting in my makeup collection for a while, ever since I guess tried it in that Rare Beauty video a while ago. And I wanted to try it, but I knew as soon as I would wear it a few days that I would continue to wear them, and then I would forget about the Charlotte Tilbury and the Essence one. I have a feeling that I'm going to be using this for a long time. It's a beautiful formula, especially if you have dry skin. It's also the one that I'm wearing today. In the picture you will see it's going to be one with a little bit of like backlight, just because otherwise it's very difficult to see where we are with this product. And then the concealer that I would like to add is the Vieve Modern Radiance Concealer. Now if you follow me on Instagram, or if you follow me on YouTube, to be honest, because I am most active right here, I don't necessarily like this concealer. I have begun to like it, however. I feel like the tube right now, like the product that is inside of this, is currently a little bit more empty, and it allows for the wand to pick up less product. And I think that was really my problem in the beginning. You were just using so much product. No matter how much you scrape this wand off, there was always like, it always seemed like there was too much product. And like a mascara, it seems to have dried out a little bit. I do enjoy the formula a little bit more. This is the one, like the Rare Beauty one, that I use every single day. The biggest difference between the two is that I really want this to be empty. And finally, guys, we've done it. After all this time, we have emptied out a lip gloss or a lip product. So this is the Colourpop Luxe Lip Gloss in the shade Glacier, and this was their collaboration with RAWBEAUTYKRISTI. I picked it up, I'm guessing it must have been years ago by this point. When did she do her collab? Was it 2019? Oh gosh, that means that this lip gloss is 4 years old. But after 4 years, this one is empty. I said in my last update that I wanted this bad boy to be empty, otherwise I would have to put another lip gloss or lip product in my project pen, and I really did not want to do that. So this, and it paid off, thank God, because I don't want to use this any longer. I'm so happy this is empty. I hope you are too. That means I only have like 4 lip products left that I have to focus on this year. Now when it comes to this formula, I will never repurchase it. I really don't like it. It's way too thick and like heavy. So guys, that completes today's video. This was my July project pen update. I cannot wait to see you in my August one, and obviously I have some aspirations when it comes to my August update. For one, I am really hoping that I have like some amazing progress with my lip products. Just out of the blue, who knows, something magical might happen. I might actually start seeing some progress on those products. But I am very happy this month that I have like 2 foundations gone from my makeup collection. That brings it down to, you know, 2 less in my makeup foundation collection. Please let me know down below if you are doing a project pen, or what you think of my project pen, what you would do differently. Are there products that you have penned so far? Let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!